listen. I know you came to party, right? I know you need it. I know you need somebody. Facts. I'm not trying to tease you. It's time we make it happen. You said you know about me, so come my way. I want to see you shake that ass on me.
Ku isi nta hantu hatari umunyarwanda wagira umuziki ukababona ari benshi. Bamwe bavukiye mu mahanga, abandi bavukiye mu Rwanda ariko bakora umuziki hanze y'u Rwanda. Yitwa Jeni, yavukiye muri Leta Zunze Ubumwe za Amerika. Ni umuhanzi ukora umuziki aho n'ubundi yavukiye. Yifuje ko abanyarwanda bamenya ibihangano bye gusa ntavuga ikinyarwanda.
This is Jeni, Michael Mugaba Jeni, and we're on 10 tonight on TV10 in Rwanda. I'm very happy, a little bit nervous to do this interview again. I believe this is the second interview, but I appreciate you guys having me again. The progress, I will say, is, we're taking small steps in the right direction. And what I mean by that is, here in Iowa, the Afro-pop, Afrobeat sound is still fairly new. There's not a lot of African presence around here now. If I were to go out to Atlanta, Los Angeles, Houston, Dallas, Texas, New York, there's a huge presence out there. I know with a matter of time, my music will be received. So it's a little bit of a challenge because I want to say, put extra emphasis on my music. I have to go 10 times harder with promotion and just putting my face out there, because around here it's mainly R&B, rap, you got your rock, and that's basic in Iowa. And also at the same time, Iowa is a industrialized state. I want to say in other areas of the United States and in Africa, Rwanda, Congo, Tanzania, Kenya, South Africa, Nigeria, my music is being very well received over there. And the way I find that out is when I have people follow me on my social medias, or they reach out, or even family that are in Rwanda will let me know, like, hey, we saw you on TV, or we saw your music video, and that's very heartwarming. That's very it's very humbling. It lets me know that I'm doing something. I'm doing something right. Maybe as I keep putting out music, I can't keep doing that in a state like Iowa. I need to move either to like Minneapolis or Georgia or New York or California, where in those states or cities, music is heavy over there. There's a heavy music presence. But here in Iowa, it's not really there. But I don't mind it. If I'm able to move, yeah, I'll make the move. If not, we're definitely gonna figure out something so we can keep continuing to put out music and great content for you guys.
Jeni, utekereza iki gukora umuziki ufite impano ariko udafite amafaranga?
Even though I don't have management, and I don't have like a big label pushing me, right? I don't have a co-signer, meaning I don't have a Drake or a Chris Brown or a Wizkid or a Davido or any popular musician saying like, hey, we support Jeni's music. Let me post him, blah, blah, blah. I don't have that type of support, but the type of support that I do have is outlets like you guys, TV10, who you guys always support my music. I wouldn't say it's hard, but I do appreciate the struggle, because I like when I'm going through the song process of, okay, what do I need to do? I'm like, yo, this is gonna be fun. I think that whatever I'm gonna do for this song, these people will like it. So I wouldn't say it's easy. It's a little bit hard, but I don't mind it, because it just makes it fun. Because for me, the way I think about it is, if it's too easy, you're not doing it right. Or if you don't feel the struggle, what you're trying to do, you're not really doing it right.
Niki kigutera gukora umuziki ukaweza muri Afrika kuruta ukakorera aho ngaho na promotion byose bigashira aho ngaho?
I wouldn't really say it's because I'm from Rwanda. If I was from Congo or anywhere else, like I said, I would still chase the knowledge of wanting to know where I come from, the heritage, the culture, where my family's from, in that aspect. So that would be my answer to that. It's not mainly just in Rwanda. There's many outlets in African countries that have reached out like, hey, we like what you're doing with the Afro-pop sound, and the Afrobeat sound is very tied to our country and our culture. We would like to promote you.
Ni gute wasobanura Rwanda n'ugutararugeramo?
That's a very good question. I do know it's known for the 1,000 hills. That's mainly what I have to go off of. I do have, family that have came over here and gone back frequently and things like that. And I go off of what they tell me. I've heard that Rwanda is a very beautiful place. The village is a very beautiful place. The capital is a very beautiful place. Rwanda, here is, the place of 1,000 hills. And I believe by the end of this year, I will get to visit home, and it will be a great time.
watangiye ryari kuririmba niki cyatumye uririmba?
Around third grade, fourth grade, elementary, I was selected for all-state choir opus 2 times. I think it was 2 or 3 times in a row. 3rd grade, 4th grade, and 5th grade. And I knew at some point I wanted to do something music related. But at that age, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know anything of music at that point. But I was doing choir. I was playing the violin up until 12th grade when I graduated. So I always loved music. Even as a kid growing up, any one of my family members can tell you, any one of my real friends that know me, that when I hear music, my behind is on the dance floor, like I'm turning up. Like music is one thing that I feel speaks to the soul. It has no ill intent, and that's really where my journey began. I remember growing up as a kid, every day I woke up, there was music playing within the house. My dad was always playing something. If it wasn't my dad, my mother was humming something. Music was always heavy in our house. That and watching music videos in my parents' basement as a kid. Like I'd watch Michael Jackson videos. I'd watch Kofi Olomide videos. I'd watch Chris Brown videos as I was growing up. And what really intrigued me was their process of getting to music videos and how did they get their music to sound so crisp and clean? And that's kind of what influenced me to start doing music. And also at the same time, losing my mother in 2015, I found myself spazzing out a lot and I was just really angry at a lot of things in life. And I was like, I need to get myself under control. So I knew music was one thing that I could, use as an outlet to express myself in any way I wanted to. So I turned to music, and before I know it, I was cranking out songs and just expressing myself through music. So I want to credit my parents, my upbringing, and unfortunately my mother's death kind of, maneuvered me like, hey, why don't you focus on this versus getting mad about everything in life and just spazzing out. Because if you care too much about a situation, it's only going to get bad from there. You're going to spaz out and you just lose yourself, I feel.
Management yawe ni iyihe? Unatubwire ku ndirimbo yawe heruka Body Language.
I don't really have any management. I don't. Now, when I say this, it's not to boost my ego. It's not to boast myself. I manage my own self. I handle the finances for my music. I handle the booking for myself. I handle mixing, mastering, recording. I do handle my own promotion. So I self-manage myself, but I'm not gonna lie. I don't have a need for a manager. When you need a manager, that's when you have a lot of stuff going on for yourself. You have a huge fan base. You need somebody to help manage your music career. And for me, I'm not at that point yet. Body Language, the single's out, the video's out. We just placed it on BET Jams, which I was very appreciative and happy for. Right now, we're letting the video kind of do its thing. In terms of my next project, right now we have a new single out called Relapse, true story, based off of, you start a situation or you go back to a situation in hopes that you think that it will be different. You feel like, okay, this is going to be a fresh start. This is going to be something new, relationship-wise, love-wise, and it just doesn't end up working out. That's the new song, Relapse, about heartbreak, about love, that we all know too well. And we're currently working on the video, which is slated in about 2 months. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. We're working on the video for Relapse. At the same time, we are also working on Tokos 2, Good Vibes 2, which will be a summer single, dancing vibes, good vibes. And I really, really hope you guys enjoy that because I'm spending a lot of time behind it. I'm not rushing it. One thing I've known in life is never to rush greatness. Always take your time. Never feel the pressure to rush something great because then you might miss out on some things.
Waba ufite umukunzi cyangwa se uri mu rukundo?
I thought I was in a relationship last year. I really thought I was, but hey, you know, things don't really work out the way you would hope them to. So no, right now I do not have a girlfriend. Yes, I am single. At the same time, you know, I'm getting up in age. I'm almost 27, but everybody's timing is different. I do have my eyes set on somebody, you know. So even if that doesn't work out, you know, everybody's time is different. Like I said, yeah, that question kind of got me off. But yeah, you know, one day, you know, hopefully that works out. Am I in love with someone? I'm in love with myself. I feel like everybody should love themselves always.
uteganya gushyira album yawe hanze ryari? Ese izaba yitwa ngo iki?
After we put out Good Vibes 2, Tokos 2, we will definitely start working on an EP slated for not this year, but for 2022. I feel like now it's time to put out a body of work that I know I'd be proud of, that you guys can enjoy. And then after that, we'll put out a full-length album. I take my time with titles and release dates because I don't like rushing things. One thing my family and my peers have always taught me is to always have patience, always be patient. And I know myself, I'm not a very patient person, but when it comes to art and your craft, always take pride in being patient, because even though you want to release something that you know within your head and you know that your peers like, you want to release it so bad, take your time with it, you know, sit it through, think it through, so when you do put it out, you're not having second thoughts that, damn.
Witekereza ute mu myaka 5 uri umuhanzi?
In the next 5 years, I plan to see myself on a big stage, like on a festival, performing in front of thousands of people. And I feel like we are making those steps there. I'm already doing shows within my community and out in different states. And as I do those shows, the audience grows bigger and bigger. So as I continue to put out more content and videos, like I said, and if it doesn't happen, you know, there are other ways to be successful within the music industry. So say that my artistry doesn't work out, right? Me as an artist doesn't work out. You can get another bag, meaning another, another cash, another, type of income through writing songs for people, producing beats for people. And there's different ways to make it within this music industry in case your artistry doesn't take off. And even as you write songs for other people, you get credited. So then one day you can come back, full circle and start to put out music again.
Niki wifuza ku bantu bakunda umuziki b'abanyarwanda?
I just appreciate the continuous support. If you guys could just continue to keep showing my music to your friends, keep watching my videos, comment, subscribe to my YouTube. That really helps. You guys do enough. I appreciate everybody who follows me on my social medias. That is very heartwarming and humbling, and that's all I really need.
Yitwa Michael M Jeni, nawe ni umuhanzi wifuza ko abanyarwanda mutega amatwi.
I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you TV10 for having this interview with me again. I appreciate it so much. You guys can follow me on all my social medias on Instagram at Michael M Jeni. I love y'all. Peace, love, and happiness as always. Y'all have a blessed day. Dabukunda. And y'all have a blessed day. Peace, love, and happiness.
I want to see you shake that ass on me. Don't you show no one else, 'cause you know I'll beat it up. I'm horny for your body, and I know you like it. You already know what I'm into, so slide my way. Let me change your life. I already know what I'm gonna do. I know you're not shy, yeah, I see your moves. We got all night, so what it do? Baby, what it do? I'm in the mood. Your body language speaks to me. It's nobody's business what we do. By the end of the night, tell me how you feel. Just back it up, take it.